Hey everybody, Charlie here. Welcome back to Surviving the Aftermath. These guys just keep pumping out the updates. I love it. Just keep making this game more complete, please. I know it needs work. I keep saying it does, but it's stuff like this. The roadmap is public. You can see it, and so far they're following through. So what's new? Outposts and societies. The second update focuses on the world map, but there are new things in the colony as well. New features include societies, outposts, first version of trading, and improved visuals of the world map view. I can't wait to see that. I'm a sucker for visuals. We also address plenty of other issues and bugs. For example, rebalancing of catastrophes, water, colonists getting sick, and many other things. More detailed update notes are available at the Paradox Forum. So outposts, this is a new thing. Building the new outpost depot into the colony gives the player the ability to establish outposts into the world map. Specialists can now drop their resources to the outposts without coming back to the colony. Okay. Trade. The first version, apparently there's going to be more, of the trade system brings other societies into the world map. Discover them and start trading using the new trade menu. Trade centers are still required to keep the trade routes going. Gameplay. Specialists' movement on the world map can now be chained for several turns at a time. Thank you. The updated extractor placement requires them to be placed near the new underground deposits, which can be uncovered beneath the large deposits. That's something I haven't gotten to yet at all. There are also 31 new specialists to meet and 11 new events to take place that give difficult options to decide. Awesome. The biggest visual improvements are the new biome-specific terrain features and roads on the world map. Other things include slightly improved catastrophe effects. I'm going to be able to speak, I swear. Event animations and new colonist portraits. Sounds good. Let's see if it works with our existing save, though, shall we? There is a mismatch with the save file in the current game version, or the file is corrupted. Loading the game might not work as intended. Cross your fingers. I'm actually not opposed to starting a brand new save, but it kind of disrupts it as a YouTube creator. That kind of disrupts everything. So hopefully it's okay. And it's loaded, so hopefully that means we got good things. Hopefully. We have a really big shortage on food, though. So yeah, we gotta buckle down on that one. So let's make sure we're at 1x speed. We're harvesting still here. That's going to give us 39 food on the yield. We only have 39 left. This one's growing. This one's growing 38. And, okay. It's also very silent, right? I mean, there's some crickets now, but yeah, that's what I mean. It's very silent. It's almost like there's no music now. Maybe it's just, I don't know. It's kind of an eerie little feeling, though. I kind of like it if it wasn't for, like, the emptiness of a video. I guess it's just up to me to fill the airwaves, isn't it? Huh? Yeah. You guys got to go that way now. Sorry. It's a little bit of a trek, but you got to go that way now. I'm just going to real quick check and make sure that there's actually music on. Music volume. Can I have it? No? No? I guess there's none. Map? Okay, well, at least we got something on the map still. The map still, so far, I think I noticed the difference. Yeah, there's like a lot more like 3D-ness to it now. Is that like all this stuff? What's going on over here? Goodness. Were these roads a thing before? Now I'm like trying to remember how the map actually was before. Oh, wow. Hey, wait a minute. We've like been completely reset. All of our exploration is done. What? I have to go and do everything all over again. Huh. Okay. Well, hey, that's the nature of playing a game. The map's completely reset. So if you're playing this and you've updated the game, then you have to re-explore everything, which I guess is okay. Because, like, that means we have more opportunities, hopefully, to find new stuff without having to travel too far. I don't know. Exploit. We'll do it. I mean, it's not me. Devs did it, not me. Don't blame me. So we got 15 metal scrap here, and then this depot is gonna probably kind of have to move. Because, I mean, I guess we could send them over there. It's a bit of a trek. That's a bit of a walk, but that's kind of the closest we have. So I think I will send them this way next. And then after that, though, I'm going to have to move the whole building. So, because we're really low on metals. We're really low on wood. Is it because of all the cooking? We're actually not seeing a whole lot of cooking happening. I am very concerned about food. That's putting it mildly. I am very concerned about food. We don't have a whole lot left to harvest. That switch to a large farm was cool, but it set my cycle of food back quite a bit. Because I think it took time. Like, they were going to start growing things, but then I stopped it, then demolished the farms, put the big one in, and that took time to then replant everything. And, I mean, I think it set us back a couple of days. So this is going to be really tight, really, really tight. We're doing veggie meals now, correct? Okay. I think since we have some meat and some corn. God, we are really low on food. Can I move my guys? So I think this little bar right here, I never noticed it before, but it's really subtle. There's like a green circle that's slowly filling up in this world map icon, right? I think that's the timer on people being able to move again, as long as they're synced up, which I think they are. If they're not synced up, maybe it still fills up when the next person's able to go, but because I have them kind of synced up, that's how that works. So all 4 of these guys have been brought back to base, but what I'm really concerned about, I don't remember. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the vids, but were these guys holding resources before? And if so, if they've been now brought back to base, I don't think they brought those resources with them, so I think we just lose that stuff. Which I suppose is okay, considering they've refreshed the map and now everything is accessible again. So there's a trade-off there. I think it's net positive for us, but it's still like, I think there was resources we might have needed, and now I can't bring it. And now food is a big deal right now. Food is a real big deal. Okay, specialists. So they're not completely synchronized. I'm gonna wait until they are, actually. If I can get them all to be synchronized. So I'm missing 1. It's you. And honestly, you have to stay back anyway so that you can heal. So, you. We can go and get jerky. There's 32 of it. Who's got the best scavenging? 5, 4, 5. And you actually have resources on you? Do I have to bring those like this? I think you just brought it to us. Oh, that's how that works. Okay. Go scavenge this then. So do you have anything on you? You do. You have all the parts. Yeah, and the iodine pills. So I'm going to have you come out and back in so you can heal. And then you have these fibers. We can go out of the camp and then back in it to drop off the fibers. There we go. And then we can go and explore this. Very cool. All right, more tools there. Okay, you are going to go and explore this. Yeah, the roads and stuff. I don't know if that was actually there. I'm trying to remember, and I don't think they were there. Yeah, we got little tiny details here right now. Like a little power line right there, right? We got these little villages, and like all of this stuff looks really gnarly, like biomes, right? Okay, yeah, because this is completely different. We had water over here before, so okay. All right, the map has been respawned. That's a good thing. Unfortunately, like, we really need food. I don't know what we're gonna do for food now. I'm really nervous about it. We could try and like maybe get the harvest now with just that 13. 24 food here. I'm pretty desperate for that. And then I'd love to build this. We just need a little bit, actually. You know what? Yeah, I want you guys to build this. This is a high priority here. I want this. This is like the farms that are immune to disaster sorts of things. I mean, I guess aside from maybe the meteors, but this cookhouse could be a good thing. I'm going to pause this real quick so we can deviate all the food, because honestly, we don't need the cookhouse. We're struggling to get resources for this as is. We have tons of firewood, but I mean, I don't need it brought here. I honestly, I don't even need the firewood made anymore. We need planks, not firewood. So logging camp is... Oh, there's nobody working there anyway. Okay, good. Never mind. No workers assigned. We're just going to move this work area to be back over here, and that's going to like be a visual cue for me that it's not working at all. What else do we have? Foresters should both be working a lot, but kind of have a lot of trees here already, so I'm going to move your work area maybe over to here. And then the other forester, we're going to move your work area maybe to like here. So see if you can bring some trees back over this way. Couple of schools, educating our young minds, and we're actually doing a pretty good job with that too. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the outpost thing is going to be fun to explore, and I would really like to get people trading for food. If I can maybe give them plastics and fibers in exchange for food, maybe some tools, some clothes. I got lots of that stuff, not a whole lot of food. So, you're planting. Let's get another person on that, please. If we could have everybody possible working on this, that would be so great. So great. You still don't have no action. Like, you've got all this stuff on you, but you still have no action points. Maybe you don't get action points until you're healed? Maybe you're bugged. You haven't actually healed at all. Perhaps it's one of those things where... yeah, you didn't get anything, but you did heal up a little bit, so maybe you need to be 100% before you can move again? That's a little bit interesting. We need to bring that jerky home, so do that, please, and then we're going this way with you. Science. Science is good. How many? 350. Okay, we don't need any of that stuff. Search for food, if we can. Or search for like, something else that's relevant. Okay, so concrete is here, and there's a little bit of danger. You are going to search that side. Always good to know our neighbors. Okay, the bandit camp icon has changed, but their health is still pathetically low. And there's a lot of metals here, which we really need. So we've got concrete, which we desperately need. And we've got metal, which we desperately need. But we need something else even more desperately, and that's food. So maybe we could have some people build that, please. You guys are finally planting. Good. All three of you plant. I need that so bad. Power shortage, not a big deal. This is on... I don't know why we're using... Oh, you know what? It's probably just doing that because we're not generating the power. Yeah. It says we're consuming it because of the greenhouse, right? Yeah. Honestly, though, this battery can take it. Or it can't. 84. Or it can't. You use 4 power and we're generating 8. So you should be able to store more than you use. I mean, obviously not during the night, but you should be able to store more than you use. We have components and we have these regular parts. So let's see about maybe building one of these wind turbines, because they're more effective. And we could put them over here maybe. I mean, ideally putting them in high ground, but it doesn't look like it's giving us an option there. And I would like to keep our power resources kind of together a little bit. Spaced out enough to be resilient against disasters, but what's in the way here? Is it just the tree? Uneven terrain. Okay. So if I put this wind here and then put another one there, that should be okay. That should give us constant power generation. Keep the lights on, right? I like how these guys actually have... Oh, these are lanterns. Okay, you have house, or you have lights. And, like, they're not using power. I think the houses should use power. I mean, I say this as someone who's directly benefiting from the houses right now. But I think they should use power because they have lights on, right? Maybe it's like there's smokestacks too. Maybe there's like furnace, like they're burning resources for it. I don't know. Pandemic. That's just a new one. Oh boy, the first signs of a pandemic are upon us. At first, it's just a cough, but then the fever picks up. People start dropping like flies, and the colony grinds to a halt. I hope not. That seems pretty dramatic compared to what I've seen so far. Now it's a question of how quick you react. Several staffed medical facilities can nullify it almost completely, but if left unchecked, it spreads like wildfire. Pandemic comes in waves, infecting colonists. Untreated colonists will eventually die. The disease dehydrates the body, increasing colony water consumption. We have 11 extra on our production, so I think we're fine. Build enough medical facilities to treat the infected. Antibiotics speed up the healing process. Scavenge them from the world map. Pause the game. Okay, antibiotics. Do we have them? Would we see them, I guess, in basic storage maybe, or? I don't know. I only have one medical tent, so I think it's time to build another. Environmental station, yeah, medical tent. I mean, I want to put another house here, but now I'm thinking, screw it, medical tent. Yeah, so we could put one right here. Just a little bit off the path, I think is probably fine. It looks nice to have it kind of off the path a little bit. Let's go. I want to leave room for something there that's the same size, so we'll go here. And then we'll put the little road like that. So I kind of like how that looks. This just became a high priority. Okay. Good. And once we're able to move on the map again, we can bring all that metal and all the concrete in. That's going to take 2 days, though. Ugh. Well, hopefully we're treating. How many sick do we have? Does it say anywhere in the interface? Days before days before the catastrophe strikes. So we actually have a delay on this. We know when a pandemic is coming. That's a little bit weird. Honestly, I think certain events should probably not have the timer. Like pandemic seems like something that you should not have a timer on. That's just something that shows up, right? Oh, you're using 12 power. Oh, no, we're shutting you off. No wonder we have a power shortage. That thing's using 12 power. I mean, granted, I want them to start clearing this stuff because I need more farmland. So honestly, you know what? Are the wind turbines being built? I don't think we have enough parts to build them both. Yeah, you You took the. Oh, here we go. Tell me you have food. Never mind. A witch's wits. You're surprised to see an old woman with face like a peanut and bent body standing in front of the gate. Nobody admits seeing her alive. The woman cackles. Interested in riddles? Answer this. I'm tall when I'm born, but short when I'm gone. What am I? Probably a candle? I think a candle. Short when I'm gone, though. I mean, a candle makes sense. It is tall when it's made, when it's created. But yeah, I think so, right? Candle. I don't think time makes sense to me. And a day is not tall. I'm gonna go with candle. A witch's wits. A wide, toothless smile appears on the woman's wrinkly face. Aye, that it be. She reaches into her robed? Her robed. I think it's just a typo. She reaches into her robe and hands you a basket filled with medicine before turning around and waddling back toward the forest. Is that antibiotics for the exact event that just happened? Holy crap, it is, yes. 19 antibiotics just given to us. How convenient that is. That's too convenient. I love it. All right, so we need resources badly. Now, I believe what this is we have to attack and take this out, and then we can start scavenging it. So it's going to be 2-3 days to get that back. However, we have this guy back. So what we could do is this. Use you to take this guy out. This will save us some time. Now, we can't scavenge this today with you, but we can bring you over to scavenge it today. This gives us the metal much quicker. We can actually do the same thing with you two. So which one has more attack? You have 2 and you have 1. So oh wait, no, this isn't a fight. Good, that's fine. Let's just scavenge quickly here. We can actually scavenge both resources and get them all. Nope, there's none left here. Awesome. Come down here, science. Yeah, I don't know. I think I want resources more than science right now, to be fair. And I don't need any of this stuff. What I really need to do is find... Let's try this biome. It's got some extra, like, abandoned building stuff going on in it. I like it. Wood. Planks. 42 planks. I need that, too. Okay. That's going to be our turn on the map. So you are coming back with all of the concrete. 35 of it. Great. You are going to come back to camp with the tools, the iodine pills, and the metal. So that's a big haul. And then we also have 7 more jerky here, which is food, and I probably should have grabbed that, but we're making... Oh. We're making vegetable meals, pause, but there's no vegetables. So we're going to switch this to meat now. Because we have meat. We have jerky and venison, and I think fish counts as it too, maybe not. So, yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. Let's see, what else can we do? You're constructed. Excellent. Pause. Let's pick something that grows quickly. It's going to be corn. Please grow quickly. Plant the corn. All right. What's this? 13% growing. Now, I'm curious, if I leave people staffed here, does it grow faster? Right? I wasn't sure about that. Like, what's the benefits of leaving somebody staffed at a farm once it's growing? And if they don't do anything, do they act as haulers in the meantime? And is that calculated up here? Right? These are questions I have. If you know the answers to these little intricacies, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to know that. Like, while it's growing, she has almost nothing to do, right? So why leave her staffed? Why not turn her into, like, we have 6 carriers. Why not do this and have a 7th carrier now, right? So that's something to know. Does it have 1, does it grow faster when someone stays staffed? And or 2, do I get more harvest out of it? Like more yield? So those are the questions I have. But when these crops pop, we're going to have some food. I think we're barely staying alive with food, to be honest. Because this small little field's going to pop too. And then once this is cleared, we're going to put another bigger field here. So we can have 2 bigger fields. But I still want my greenhouse assortment here. And these are going to use power, so we're going to need the resources to build this stuff, which is just concrete and metal, both of which are coming back to camp from the map. So we'll be fine with this. I think my other big failing here, or my other big mistake, was taking too many people too quickly. I wanted so many people so I could have operations going, I could have the game working, right? And I just simply didn't have the logistics and food to accommodate that many people. So once these start popping, and you know, we start getting the 2 bigger farms running, we're definitely going to need that cookhouse, and it's almost done construction-wise. So I'm going to put it on high, but I'm not going to resume it, and that way when I do resume it, they'll do it immediately. Same thing with this general storage. I think that's a good idea too, but we don't need it right now since, like, our stockpile is only half full now. Tons of firewood. We're good for days on firewood. So that's good too. Now, this is currently scavenging planks from here, and that's kind of it. So if I could maybe move your work area somewhere else, which is like really far away, actually. I can go get this stuff, but it's better just to have this stuff do it. Like, there's extra planks here, so does it really make sense to have you travel all the way over here for these 2 when you could be getting them the 2 wood from here, you know? I think here's what we'll do. We'll let you go that way, yes, but you are going to start working over here. I know that's not very, I guess, efficient, because I'm having people travel a far distance instead of really close right here. But I still want this stuff scavenged, and this one's the best one to do it. So we're going to switch that to here, and then I think this one, we're going to move it and kind of spread it out and have you start grabbing resources from kind of all of these things. And I can't make the work area any wider than this, so we're going to grab that as the work area for you now. Alrighty then. Logging camp is unnecessary at the moment because we have so much firewood. And yeah, we really want the foresters to also get trees going. So like we're still getting good amounts of trees planted and stuff, and that's great. Yeah, he's already done here. So this is going to go away. And yeah, I've already switched the work area for them, so that's good. Okay, let's take a look. So you are coming back to camp right now. That's the metals we need. Iodine pills is cool, and it does show itemized up here. So I think medicine is like this general thing which treats anything. I want to say that's a thing. And then antibiotics and iodine pills have their specific purposes. So it's more effective to use the antibiotics on things that are good for antibiotics, iodine pills on things that are good for iodine pills, and then the medicine's like this general thing that covers the gaps. I think that's what I'm seeing here. I'm not going to have you take a turn for 2 metal. I might consider having you take a turn for the fabric, because we're going to be building that medical tent. I think we have enough to build that stuff, though. It's not big. The wood, though. Can you get it this turn? It looks like you can. Perfect. Maybe not. No, you have to get it next turn. Okay, you know what? Instead of that, go and search here. What is that? It's just canned fruit. It's food. Good. Good. Grab the wood, please. You have concrete, correct? You have concrete on you. Yes. Take it back to camp. Excellent. And then you can come back out. And then you took the iodine pills and all that stuff in. Good. And then you can now go... I'm going to send you out this way. Now, we can queue that up, right? So he should now go do that next turn without me having to click it. So same thing with you. I can queue up the canned food without me having to do it in the same turn. You just grabbed the wood, and I want you to take it back to camp. So I'm going to tell you to do that. And then you are going to head out this way. There's no more left there. So I'm going to have you... You know what? You're going to go after the science. Okay, so these guys are all queued up in their tasks. So I shouldn't need to go back to the map the next time. Good stuff. Okay, so we just got some concrete and some metal. Hopefully that means our power resources are going to get built now, because these are the high priority for power, so we can keep this thing running. I really want to keep this thing running consistently. Speaking of which... power-wise, we have 548 in storage, but we're now starting to drain it, right? So there's that. What are we draining it with right now exactly? Like, what is using power? Is it just the greenhouses? Yeah, we're draining 8 power, and it's these 2 greenhouses. So eventually we'll be draining 24. No, these are 4 each. We'll be draining 20 power just from food. And then 12 more here. So that's 32 power consumption plus the mechanic shop. Oh my god. Okay, so that's... we need 44 power generation to maintain things on an ongoing basis. At least during the day we need that. At night we'll be at a deficit. So we actually need more than 44 so that we can fill the battery so that it can go overnight. That's tough. That's a lot of power. That's a lot of power. If I can afford another wind turbine, I should. So we're going to build 2 more here. I think I'm going to pause these for now because I really want to make sure we can get through this disaster. And that requires them to build the medical tent, which is already underway. Do we need another medical tent? I think for emergency purposes, since it doesn't take all that much resources to build compared to what we have in storage. Colonists need food. I'm aware. I'm aware. I'm so aware. I'm so aware. Okay, they're harvesting this, though, so that's good. We're getting corn brought in. We're currently making meat meals, so we're not using any of the corn. But we're almost out of venison. Trappers. We could probably get more trappers. That's probably a nice way to do it. Trappers. We'll bring you over here. Yeah, I'm going to bring you over here next to this. We're going to go, like... We could bring like an extra trapper hut, like right here. So you're going to stay here. And then that's high priority. And then I want you also to be working maybe over here to trap. You have some metal scraps here too. Interesting. Yeah. Move your work area to be over here now. Oh, it was done. Right. I said I was going to do that at the beginning, and then we ran out of the material. There's underground metal. 3,400 of it. Oh, that's what happens sometimes? Was that a thing before? Do we have, like, underground plastics and stuff? I don't know if that was a thing before, but... What about the, where I used to have the plastic? That's gone, right? The recycler stuff. I think that's just gone. But there's probably ways to get underground stuff that way, too, I hope. But that's a lot of metal. Build a metal extractor to extract the resources. So it's probably in production. Industrial mining. Yeah, this. Plastic extractor, concrete extractor, and the metals extractor. So we do need science pretty bad. We're going to go towards energy production 2. I think that's better. Let's not build the other turbines that we have queued. We'll wait until we have these and build these instead. And then battery stacking, we're probably going to need another one of those. But then we're really going to try to get to this. That way we never have to worry about metal again. I'm thinking alternative proteins too, honestly. I mean, as much as I don't really want to have the bugs, insects, it's another source of food. We just need a lot of it. So we can put the insects on like non-fertile soil. Probably, I think. I don't know. Maybe. Because what else am I going to put here? So we need that. Specialist ready for action. You are going to... Right, I already queued these up, so I kind of wanted to see them do that. But I'm going to do it now so that I can use it. So, see, that's the weird thing. If I queue it up, do they start moving at a, like, what pace do they actually move? Because I would like them to go to this before time passes anymore, right? So if I let time pass a little bit and go back to the map, see, they haven't done it. So I'm thinking, like, I would really like them to do this, like, do the things I've queued up at the earliest possible moment instead of the latest possible moment. Because on this screen, time doesn't pass. So I can move them where I need them, right? But I think the argument here maybe is that it doesn't matter in certain situations. Like right now, like what does it matter if I have him go grab this at the beginning of his turn or the next of his turn? I don't know. Doesn't the timer on their turns renewing, doesn't that start rolling once you use them? Or does it like queue up or something to where they have, if I don't use their actions, do they just bank actions? I don't think that's a thing. So yeah, I don't know about using the queue because I don't know if there's an advantage to it. It seems like a disadvantage to use it if they're not going to do it right away, right? Like they need to do it the moment they're able to. Greentown! It's a new encampment and they have food. They have carrots and bread. Oh goodness. I want this. We need to go say hi to them. Does the traits on these guys matter? Right, they have scavenge, research, but like they don't have any like charisma or anything, right? Like some sort of stat that would govern our relationships with these people. Set the current trade options from the trade menu. Oh. There's a trade menu. Healing specialist, that's fine. Trade menu. Okay, one moment, please. Oh, trade. Here it is. Yes. Okay, so we've discovered them and they have carrots. They have carrots. I want this. Hey, Greentown. What do you want exactly? Greentown's name is very on the nose, but accurate. Built on top of possibly the most fertile bit of land around, anything townsfolk grow prospers. They're flush with all types of vegetables and happy to trade with them. Build more trade centers to accept the offer. Ugh. Trade centers, okay. Okay. So where is that? Where is that? Trade centers? Is that research? Maybe it's in here. Nope. In here? No. I don't think I have it. How about all the way over here? These are all just decorative stuff. I just was curious. I don't actually know where it is. I think it's research, guys. And you know what? I bet I know where it is. It's right here, right? Oh, this is new. So they changed the prices here. Bartering used to be... Okay, bartering used to be 200, and then there was disaster forecast. Now they've added this new frontier outpost that's 200 here. I see. So the trading center is in the bartering menu. We can grab it right now. Nice. So the tech tree's expanded too. Cool. So let's build that. Where's it gonna be? Right here. Exploration. It is the trade center. Takes resources that we have enough of right away. So trade center is gonna go over here, I think. It makes sense to put it here though, at the start of the camp. I just gotta get rid of that. I gotta get rid of this stuff. I really want to put it down here, but I think I'm gonna have to settle with it being here. Yes. Because I want to put it down now, even though this is the spot I would like to put it. There might be better places for stuff here, though. Let's swing over here, and let's cancel this stuff. We're going to wait for bigger turbines. And honestly, I feel like this could be a thing, too. They haven't built this yet. Let's wait. We have the resources, I think, to do this. Let me double check. Production. Energy production takes 300. We have 123. And on the map, we have yet to get this, right? There's 150 left. That's just shy of 300. Okay, I'm going to let these finish. I'm going to let the little ones finish, but I'm not going to build these other ones. So you're hungry. You need food. No clothing. Well, go get clothing. We have it in storage. Hey, what do you guys want? Are you going to tell me how you're starving? No, they're actually going to want a feast. Oh, good. A small group of your colonists have come up with a request. Times are tough for everyone, and thus they want to organize a harvest feast to cheer people up. There's more than enough doom and gloom going around already. It'd require digging into your food stockpile, though. Okay, so I'm going to try something. Hit escape. This has got a lot of time to go. Let's see if we can fulfill this request after we have the resources. We'll do that by, I want to say by harvesting now, but yeah, growing 96. So let's harvest this now. And you know what? I'm going to harvest this too. We're going to let this one grow, but I'm going to harvest this one now too. That should give us adequate amounts of... Oh, wait, that's potatoes. They want corn or meat or fish. Ugh. Hang on. Don't make meat meals. Make vegetable meals instead. Maybe we can stockpile the meat instead. We have 3 venison, so if our trappers can bring it in time, that'd be good. This one I do want to harvest. It's just 96, but if I can cancel the harvest on this, I can't cancel it. Once I've ordered it, I can't cancel it. Okay. So we're not harvesting here. 96% harvest. This one's almost done harvesting. And then this one has a 41 yield for now. Okay. Cool. I mean, we might solve our food problems. We might with this. Because vegetable meals, we're going to have a good supply of vegetables. We have 24 corn. Hang on. Why can we not do this? We have 24 corn now. Minus 18 corn. Maybe it's because it's not in storage. It needs to be in storage. Let's pause this for a second. Bring it to the food stock, please. I need to see it in food storage, right? 1, 2. Come on, guys, bring it. Well, they're not. They're gonna bring potatoes. We're just gonna have to deal with happiness problems, I think. Yeah. I think we're just gonna have to deal with that. Resume this. I need food. I need food more than I need your happiness. Because I'm pretty sure getting food will make you happy. Construction completed. Wind turbine. Nice. What does it look like? Well, that's interesting. Look at that. The sounds it makes, too. Cool. It looks to me like we're out of construction materials to build this one anyway. But once we get them, I guess we'll get it. This one doesn't require any advanced stuff. So we want that trade right away because we want to start trading for food. This medical tent is done. Somebody's in there. And we can actually get more carriers because I don't think we need all the stuff on all the people on medical duty. I don't think we need that just yet. Not until the pandemic starts. Then we're going to fully staff both of these, and maybe that'll be enough. I'm starting to think maybe we actually need another tent. What does it cost? It's that wood, man. We need wood brought in from the before. It says we have 16 corn, but it's not in storage here. It's not in storage here. Where is all of it? If we have it, where is all of it? Are you bringing it to here? No. This is 6 fish. We don't have enough fish. How about meats? We have 3 venison, which is over there. Where is this corn? If we have 16 corn, where is it? It's not in the food storage, right? Like, I'd love to give it to you. It says I have 16, but I don't see it. And then there's these resources here, which are just sitting here, not being hauled anywhere. And I don't know why. Like, this stuff needs to be hauled to storage. I have a warehouse right here. All of these resources are allowed. Right? Medicine is allowed to be there, but it's not being hauled. Right? So I don't know how to... Like, I feel like these resources are just a waste. I don't know. They're just sitting here at the front, you know? I really want to know how to get the 16 corn that I have. I want to say it has to do with, like, this building has 5 of it. Maybe they brought it all here and it's just like, I don't know. All I know is that I probably can't give them the feast that they want to make them happy because I don't have it. It's not showing up in storage, you know? I guess. I can't give it to you guys. Sorry. Can't spare any food. -2 happiness. I feel like it's probably... I should have tested that. Like, what happens if I don't respond? More happiness for ignoring their demands? I don't know. We can't spare it, though, because I... Well, I have... Oh, they wanted 18 corn, didn't they? I think that's why. They wanted 18 corn. And it says I have 16. I probably could have done that. I probably could have just, like, started the yield on this sooner. Like, early. I'm not going to, but clearly. Not anymore. Random events and all. But we're getting vegetables. That's good. Specialist ready for work. I want you to get this. I want you to bring me back the wood. Needed so badly. And then you can go grab this. In the same turn. That's awesome. You grab these. Kind of weird that there's an outpost right here and it's so fertile in this place, right? I feel like Greentown with fertile should be in one of these biomes and not this one. But like I feel like an added thing, right? If devs see this video, I don't know, I doubt it, but an added thing, like have the outposts and the resources they're going to offer you not be random, Like, have it be specific to a certain biome, right? This does not look like a place where fertile land is. These guys should have, you know, maybe parts or tools, like the components, right? Metal, concrete, that kind of stuff. They shouldn't have an abundance of food that they can trade me. You know, I'm just throwing it out there. It seems like that would make more sense to me from a role-playing perspective. Okay, I'm gonna leave this video here. We didn't die by food. We're actually kind of getting net neutral here. It says my production is through the roof compared to my consumption, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. Come on back for the next one. Hopefully we get things sorted out. We'll get the trade center up and running most likely with that new lumber we just brought in. And then tomorrow, next video anyway, maybe it's today, I don't know. It's pandemic time. That's gonna suck. Come on back for the next one. We'll see ya. Bye.